Hey, Austin and Connor. It's great to see you guys here today on this fine morning.
Yeah, I was checking StubHub the other day for this Demi Lovato concert that's going on right outside the station. I couldn't
you mean
get
outside
in.
my house, right? Outside my house.
No, outside of our studio.
Oh, yes, our studio house.
Yeah,
in the suburbs.
right, that
In
we
a
rent.
garage.
I was looking for tickets to go see DJ Khaled and Demi Lovato.
Is that the guy who just says DJ killed a lot?
Right, it's the jet ski man.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding,
Anyway.
ding, 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 ding. Hey, I just rode up on my bike, guys, and I've been looking at
hey, it's
Ticketmaster
your
all
bike.
day.
Hey, I was just telling Trey.
and I can't find the Demi Lovato tickets.
Yeah, I'm having the same problem. There's no tickets anywhere on StubHub.
Well, guess what, guys? StubHub sucks. You know what's good? It's a little thing called SeatGeek.
What?
Yeah, it's
wait a
an
minute.
app on your phone. It's also a website you can
Do
go on,
tell.
most
I'm
likely.
gonna hit this.
And SeatGeek is always the first place I go to look for tickets for games or concerts. You know, I got the SeatGeek app on my phone, and I just used it the other day to buy those Demi Lovato tickets that everyone was clamoring for. And it was so easy, man, because they do all the price comparisons for you by searching multiple ticket sites and ensuring you get the best possible deal. SeatGeek does all the work, and you guys save time and money.
Hey, will you sing us a Demi Lovato song on our way to the concert?
And SeatGeek wants to help you get the most bang for your buck. That's why every ticket on SeatGeek is given a grade based on value. You'll immediately see any underpriced seats and be able to find the best deals that fit your budget. Best of all, guys, listen. You listening?
Yeah,
This
My
is the best
ears.
part.
I'm all ears.
My ears are
Are
listening.
your little ears listening?
They're open.
all ears.
Best of all, listeners to Super GamesCast 64 gets a $20 rebate off their first SeatGeek purchase. Isn't that pretty cool, guys? All you gotta do is download the SeatGeek app, go to the settings tab, and click add a promo code. Enter the promo code
Super.
Super. And then
Superb?
SeatGeek will give you $20 off your first SeatGeek purchase.
Cool.
Download the SeatGeek app and enter the promo code SUPER today.
And you could go see Demi Lovato with Trey.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could.
Will you sing me a Demi Lovato song?
but make it SeatGeek themed.
Hey everybody, this is Nolan North, and I've already stopped listening to Super GameCast 64. You should too.
Let's go.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Super GamesCast 64. The show all about your favorite video games.
And a lot of it's not about that, but
It's
we
not.
try.
We try to make it about video games, guys. You know, we all we can do is try. The voice you just heard right there was Connor Risenhoover. How you doing, Connor?
I'm doing great, Trey.
Doing amazing.
I'm doing great.
Okay. Right there we have Austin and Guttery.
Hi there.
How you doing, little buddy?
I'm great.
You're all shaved up. Got your little beard gone.
Yeah, the weather's warming up. Spring is
In the
here,
air?
and it's time to, it's time for rebirth.
Yeah.
Time to bust out.
Sure.
Bust
Time
a
to
nut.
turn back the clocks
That's
this
right.
Sunday.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Are you the?
Oh, it's Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
I don't give a shit about that 1 hour of sleep. we
I
lose.
know
It's a
because
Saturday.
I have some friends who are doing a wedding on that day,
Oh,
Wait a minute. What
everyone's gonna
time
be
does
late.
What time does it roll over?
like
2
2
a.m.
a.m.
On Sunday?
So we'll go from 1:59 to 3.
On Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll have to. Oh, Sunday night.
Yeah.
So I'm missing an hour of work.
No,
huh?
no. Saturday into Sunday.
Oh, never mind then.
So you're actually losing that hour of sleep, and you still have to come up to the station and produce.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
One of my favorite.
Oh, ooh, yeah. I did forget about that.
You better check that clock, Trey.
Yeah, better check that.
One of my
clock.
favorite Adult Swim bits they do every year is during the fall rollback. They have there's a like 15-minute show they have called Off the Air, and they do an off the air marathon from 2 a.m. to 2 a.m. because it runs right over that hour that gets
Mhm.
rolled back. It's very silly.
That's very silly.
Hilarious.
A little housekeeping. I was on a podcast on the Blowout Network this week with Megan's movie podcast.
Oh, I love Megan's movie.
Yeah.
podcast.
And,
What film were you discussing?
Well,
Let's not. Talk
Was it The
about
Shape of Water?
It was The Shape of Water. Yeah, we had a little conversation about The Shape of Water and sort of a little bit about sort of the Oscars and kind of the nominees, some of the nominees.
Did you guys kind of talk about if the fish man did it for you, or?
Yeah, no, we didn't really talk about that.
Oh.
Mike Soroy did a very suggestive hand motion to me today that was apparently in the movie where the Mute lady goes like this, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
she opens her hand, does a little penis.
Yeah.
gesture.
She showing how the penis comes out. Did Mike see that movie?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
That's Mike
You
Soroy
liked
of
it?
the Blowout Podcast Network.
He liked it.
Troy, we can't hear you talking off mic.
You like that, but not Blade Runner.
Trey, nobody liked Blade Runner.
Everyone loved Blade Runner.
No, I don't know why. You keep changing your cover photo and your profile picture to Blade Runner stuff.
Yeah, because it's amazing.
Visually, maybe.
All right, we're cutting this off.
Yeah,
This
we're
is
getting
too much.
film cast.
No, anyway, yeah. So check that out. I'm sure you do. If you listen to this podcast, you probably listen to that podcast.
If you like Trey, you will love that episode. If
Yes.
you like me or Austin, you'll hate it.
You'll hate it.
Mhm.
But I think Austin showed up on another podcast that we actually don't name on this.
Were you
show.
on another podcast?
Yeah, I ran in and gave my Shape of Water opinion.
Oh yeah, on our films cast
yeah,
we
I
recorded.
scared Spencer real bad.
Yeah, you did scare Spencer. So if you like movies, you can listen to Super Films Cast 64. That's the podcast I do with two of Austin's best friends in the whole wide world, Adam and Spencer.
They're
But not
acquaintances
on the
at
Blowout
best.
Network.
That is not on the Blowout Network. That's its own feed.
That's on Trey's network.
That is on my the Supercast 64 network.
Nice.
And maybe we'll have a new podcast on that network. Possibly have a new podcast
On the Supercast network?
Super TV Cast 64.
Really?
Yeah, me and Travis Mia, we had this in the works for a while.
Oh,
We thought about maybe just reviewing a season of a TV show every month.
freaking do it.
Yeah, so it might be coming around. I don't know. It's not going to be anything too big. It'll be like once in a while kind of thing. So that
Sweet.
might be happening in the pipe.
Pause the podcast.
Yeah,
Trey, is there a better Wi-Fi than this?
that's the only Wi-Fi.
It's taken
You're not down. Stop downloading a game.
it's taken about 20 minutes to download 1 gig.
Well, stop
Vampire.
downloading.
God, stop downloading the
I
game.
have 16 more gigs to go.
Stop doing
It's
it.
not going to be ready by the time
Why are you going to play during the show?
because I'm addicted to it now.
You know what? Honestly, this is fine. Leave it in.
I'm leaving this in. Austin is trying to download a game.
He's trying to
To play
download Age
during
of
the show.
Empires.
At least I'm not watching films during the podcast.
I don't watch films during the podcast. When have I
No,
ever
you
watched
don't.
a film during the
All right.
podcast?
Here's what we need to do. We need to move on to what have you been playing.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tell you what I've been playing. I've been playing Age of Empires Definitive Edition, on my PC computer at home. And it's a lot of fun. It's a real shitty game. Graphics are crap.
Compare
even
it
though
to Civ 6.
it's like if Civ 6 was like a new like Maserati, Age of Empires Definitive Edition is like it's like a goddamn tricycle with a new like coat of paint on it. That's pretty much what it is. It's still fun to ride, but it's no Maserati. You know what I mean?
You know what a famous comedian once said?
Compare and contrast, I guess, just as far as gameplay. Those two games.
What's
Famous
that, Connor?
comedian once said, sometimes you need to plow a 4 to appreciate an 8.
Who said that?
I don't
Famous
think
comedian.
anyone said that.
I think it's a Connor.
No,
original.
Daniel Tosh definitely said that.
Famous comedian?
Daniel Tosh is famous.
Comedian?
Says Trey, who's doing improv at the Dallas Comedy House.
Who?
Who?
Daniel Tosh.
You did that Tosh.0 show.
Okay. Anyway,
Anyway, I've been playing the Kirby Star Allies
Well,
demo.
talk more about Age of Empires Reduxed or Remastered. Talk more
It's-
about that.
It's just like a super stripped down real-time
Yeah, real-time
strategy
strategy
game.
game.
I mean, it's fun.
I mean, is it a newer? Is it just an older? Is it an older? I know it's a PC game. Like, is it a
It's the original
re-release?
one from 1997.
But it's remastered, right? So it's.
Oh yeah, so Microsoft is working on Age of Empires 4, and in
Mhm.
the meantime, they're remastering all 3. Apparently, Age of Empires 2 is the Civ 4 of Age of Empires. It's like
Okay.
the one everyone loves.
It's the best one.
So they've only remastered the original right now. It's called
Mhm.
Age of Empires Definitive Edition.
Mhm.
Soon they'll have Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. And if all goes well, then they'll have Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition, followed by Age of Empires 4, which I'm excited about. I really like turn-based strategy. That's my favorite games, but there's just something exciting about real-time strategy to take the edge off sometimes, you know? And so I've been having fun. I've been playing through the tutorial because I've totally forgotten how to play. I'm almost done with it. It's really long. And then we can get playing. But yeah, I've been playing that.
Excellent, man.
Yeah, I've been playing the Kirby Star Allies demo.
That's a free demo, right?
same.
No, you have to pay for it. It's $25
No.
for the demo. And it's been really fun.
How are you playing it?
What do you mean?
Are you playing with multiple people or are you playing
No,
by yourself?
I'm playing when I crap at work
Okay,
on my own.
nice.
No, it is a free game though. It is a free demo.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a
demo's
free
free.
demo.
It's been a lot of fun. It's very colorful. Graphics look great.
I hear it's really easy.
Well, I picked the easy. When you do the tutorial, it's like, do you want to do the easy course or the hard course? I picked the easy one. It's been really easy.
I've done both.
Okay.
I played Kirby Star Allies with Jessica, actually,
Okay.
and we did the tiny little. We each had a little side of the controller.
Slide on the snappers.
Yeah, we slide on the
I
snappers.
don't think I put my snappers on at all.
Mark that. I don't know why would it ever need that, but keep that audio for something. But
Have you even put your snappers on, Austin?
No, I never put the snappers
Yeah,
on.
I don't get the point.
okay, anyway, so we were playing it co-op like that, and it's actually really fun.
Yeah.
It is really easy, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. We played the really hard level, and it's not even really that difficult.
And I'm sure the demo is made to be as accessible as possible.
The final
Everybody?
boss, you fight DDD in the hard
Okay.
level, and it's kind of difficult. Like,
Yeah.
if you were playing by yourself and you didn't have, like, any other person playing, I could see how might be a little difficult. Because he moves around on the screen a lot, and that's something about the Kirby games is you can't move that fast.
Yeah.
It's like your mobility is not great, so the mobility of the bosses, if they are very mobile, makes it pretty difficult. And so I could see if you didn't have 2 people or 3 people playing, how it would be difficult. It's really fun.
It is.
You can combo moves.
Yeah.
Can you
get
do that
little
by
birds.
yourself? You can do that by yourself, right?
Yeah.
The computer's just auto combo it.
Mm-hmm. You hold up on the control stick. Is that what it is? Yeah. And he
Yeah.
holds up yeah. You wouldn't know, Trey.
I'll download the demo.
It
I've
looks
never been into Kirby.
so. It
but
looks fun.
Really?
It looks colorful.
I'm not a Kirby kind of
It's the third string
Mhm.
of Nintendo
Yeah.
guy.
games.
It's like that and Yoshi games are kind of.
I think Yoshi's above Kirby.
The characters above, but not
You're right.
the game.
Yeah.
Game wise,
Yeah.
they're probably on the same. I don't know. I think Yoshi might. Yeah, because Yoshi's probably behind Donkey Kong.
Let's rank that tier.
Do you count Super Mario Bros. Or Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island as a Yoshi game? I guess it kind of is.
Do you play as Yoshi?
Yeah, you play
It
as
is a
Yoshi.
game.
It's a Yoshi game.
Yeah.
Well, if you're ranking, so you got Mario.
Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon, I think, are top
Yeah,
tier.
Mario, Zelda,
Yes.
Pokemon are
I think
top.
second tier, you've got
Metroid.
Metroid, Star Fox, maybe?
Man,
Ooh, dude, I'm gonna kick Star Fox down one.
it might be down. I mean, 64.
I think tier 2 is gonna be kind of
I say
Really just
Donkey
gonna
Kong.
be Metroid and Donkey Kong?
Metroid, Donkey Kong, F-Zero?
No, F-Zero is
Pikmin?
a 3 for sure.
Nah, not Pikmin.
No, I think
Pikmin's-
Pikmin's above Kirby and Star Fox.
I think Pikmin is tier 2, and
Okay.
I think they at least treat it like it's tier 2 because they
Animal
release it.
Crossing's tier 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't wait for Animal Crossing.
There was a
on the
time when F-Zero was tier 2, but it's no longer
No.
tier
Oh,
2.
no.
They've replaced that with Mario Kart.
I'd say Splatoon is tier 2 now.
Splatoon
What are we
is-
doing? Are we doing game or like,
franchise.
okay.
I just mean the way
that's why Star Fox is low.
I think I just mean the way that Nintendo treats them when those releases
Well,
come.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
saying, are we doing this the way that Nintendo treats the games or the characters? Because I think
I think
Kirby,
I'm
Fran-
talking about the game.
the franchise, like the
whole
games.
franchise.
So the
because like
franchise.
Kirby has much more of a presence than the games do. Because there's not many Kirby games; they don't come out that often. But
You
Kirby
could-
still
Yeah.
is like a Nintendo mascot.
Yes. 100%. It's very recognizable. But I think. Well, yeah. I guess you're right. I guess it is top because they do keep making those games.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're kind of combining two things here. Yeah. I guess as far as like them making games constantly. Yeah. Kirby's
I think
probably
I
top
just-
tier.
I just meant the amount of fanfare and love and
Okay.
attention Nintendo gives to each of these releases when they
Yeah,
come out.
Yeah, that's a good way to.
So, like-
Mario and Zelda and Smash and Pokemon are they're going to be their tentpole
Yeah.
releases. And Metroid, it has a very rabid fan base, but it's not. They don't sell like those other games do.
That's a
And,
that's
yeah.
a tier 2 for sure.
Mhm. And then Donkey Kong is probably tier 2.
Yeah.
Which is weird because those games are. I mean, they're fine.
I want to get Tropical Freeze.
It's
when
fun,
it
man.
comes on Switch.
I have it for the Wii U.
It's the Crash Bandicoot of Nintendo games.
And anything else you've been playing?
Yeah. I played Fortnite.
Okay, yeah, both of you have been playing Fortnite. I downloaded it. It's taken a while.
So I bought it in July, before
Yeah.
it was Battle Royale.
just regular old Fortnite. I
Paid
remember we did the
60.
story about the going into beta.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Paid $60 for
Yeah.
it for the disc.
Now all these
Everything.
damn kids and their Fortnite.
Yeah, so they still have the PvE, that's player versus environment. But
Have they updated that at all?
I don't know. But the main attraction is the Battle Royale.
Yeah.
So I played the Battle Royale for the first time, and it's the first time playing Fortnite since I bought it. This summer I played a few times.
Yeah.
And I'd totally forgotten how to play, but I got thrown onto that little island, and I huddled into a little house for maybe 20 minutes and just built walls up and traps and stuff, and then I had to keep moving closer, and I ran out into a field and got shot
And is it
immediately.
still kind of the PUBG thing where there's like a circle and the circle
Yes.
closes?
Because the plot of the PvE is there's like this evil storm. There's like storms that will form and monsters will come out of them. So in the PUBG clone or whatever, the storm is encircling the island, and the clouds slowly like work their way in to kind of force you inward.
Okay.
And you don't immediately die if you get swallowed up, because I got swallowed up real fast, but it saps your health, and if you can run back in time,
Yeah.
then you'll be okay.
Mhm.
So I made it back, and then I immediately got shot, but I survived to number 20.
Okay.
Attaboy.
So yeah, top 1/5.
Nice.
I've also been playing Overwatch. I've been playing Brigitte on the PTR. A lot of fun. Hopefully she comes out in the next week, 2 weeks probably. And that's about it. That's all I've really been playing. Darkest
Alright.
Dungeon here and there. I popped open Pokemon Go the other day. Yeah.
I still have that on my phone, but I haven't even touched it in a year or two.
I'll give you this crisp. You haven't touched it in 2 years, you're saying.
Well, in a year, I'd say. It's been about a year, right?
Since you even opened it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been a while.
All right.
I have so I worked with some kids this weekend, some 8th grade
Weird.
guys. It
Well, you
doesn't-
know what? Let's save that
Aw, okay.
because we got a
Doesn't wanna
story we could kind of go into the news very easily. So let me talk about what I've been playing before that.
That's the boss right there.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
tell me, Captain.
I finally beat Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Whoa, 1 calendar year later.
And I hadn't been playing it in a while, and so
That's how much game time it actually took, too.
yeah, that's how much time it took. No, and I think I had this issue with some other games where it's like, well, I had this same thing with BioShock. I remember, like, I need to get all this stuff and be prepared for the boss because it's going to be so tough. And it was easy as hell. I could have done that months ago. I got all the memories. That was the main thing I wanted to do, is get all the memories.
Like real memories or in-game memories?
The story is kind of presented with memories, so you
Okay.
kind of have to find these different locations
Gotcha.
to get these memories.
Okay, I was
Uh,
just
okay.
trying to make trying to be clear.
I wanted to get all those, and then I got some Guardian arrows, which I really didn't even need. And I got the Hylian shield a while ago. I think really you need the Hylian shield to begin it. I think that's really what you need.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I kind of did it sort of a covert way. I went kind of around the back. I scaled the castle walls, and I died once during the battle, and that was just because I don't know, I was just being dumb. And yeah, it was really easy.
Breath of the Wild is a really good case of it's about the journey, not the destination. 'Cause
100%.
The destination was pretty cool, not that great. I really enjoyed the castle. I thought the castle was
Yeah.
much more thorough than it normally is. It was a lot of fun. And then the boss battle, I died one time, and it lasted, 15
Yeah.
minutes?
Yeah, 20
It's
minutes.
whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, the Zelda does a thing which I kind of don't like, is it takes you back to before you beat the boss.
Yeah, I want to explore the castle without
yeah,
all the goo everywhere.
yeah. Same here. Like, I really don't like that with Zelda games, like because
Yeah.
I get why, so you could go beat the boss
Mhm.
again, but that's very easy. You could just
Yeah.
have a guy there, and you talk to him. He's like, "Do you want to fight the boss again?" He's gonna say yes. Otherwise, have it kind of a new thing.
Mhm.
You can have the same side quests and all that, but make it kind of new.
Well, because in the game, you're able to go back and like replay through Link's memories.
Yeah.
You can fight the bosses again, so they could just have a thing like that
Yeah,
for Ganon.
yeah,
It'd be neat.
yeah, and that's every Zelda game. It annoys me. It feels like you never did anything.
I guess their thinking is, if we continue the story after Ganon's gone and you want to keep playing, all the guardians are gone, all the monsters are gone, all the evils. Like there'd be nothing to do.
Yeah.
There'd be nothing to battle. You could finish the shrines, but there'd be nothing to fight.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean,
Well, because they're there because of
yeah,
Ganon, all
because
the
of Ganon,
monsters.
right? But I mean, yeah, I guess so. And it's weird because this is the third Zelda game in a row that I took a very long time between beating it. I guess like playing it and beating it, because that was the same thing that happened with me in Twilight Princess, and then that was and the same thing with Skyward Sword. I took a big break, and then this one I took a big break. So yeah, so finally I beat it. So Chris Fields, get off my nuts. All right,
Dang.
Chris, beat it.
That's impressive.
All right. So now, Connor, what have you been playing?
No, we have the news now, Trey.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the Fortnite thing.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Yeah.
So I actually forgot about this conversation that I had. Anyway, to preface all of this, I was working with a group of about 10 8th grade guys this weekend for like 6 or 7 hours for about 3 days. And I learned some very interesting things about their nostalgia that I would like to share. Number one, Fortnite is still killer. They all love Fortnite.
I love it.
They were showing me Fortnite videos, trying to explain to me the strategy behind Fortnite, which apparently is just hide until about 20,
like PUBG,
and then just kind of work
That's
your
what
way
I
in.
did.
Yeah.
These kids were really excited to show me that they each had a DS emulator on their phone.
Yeah.
And they were playing Mario Kart like the whole weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And when we were driving from one place to another, we got talking about, what was your first console? What kind of games did you play? They have a lot of nostalgia for the Wii.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
their N64.
We
and
talked
GameCube.
about, I was talking about like, oh, I got a GameCube, and they were like, yeah, my older brother had a GameCube, but I never really played it. It's like my memories of the N64, which is crazy. And then they were like, yeah, dude, the Wii just had it all. The Wii was great.
Yeah, all
And
the Wii memes are going around. Not going around, but that's what's prevalent right now. Like 5 years ago, it was all like N64 music and stuff. Now it's all like
Yeah.
Wii Shop music.
They played they played a Wii Shop trap beat for me, which they were really proud of.
Yeah.
But it was crazy to hear them talking about like, yeah, dude, the Wii had it all. They were trying to tell me like Wii Mario Kart is way better than Mario Kart 8.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, they were like-
everyone's favorite Mario Kart is the first Mario Kart they played.
They're like just I mean, that's definitely true because you know what my favorite one is?
64.
No, I never played 64.
Oh, what'd you game?
Double Dash?
Double Dash.
Double Dash is fun.
Double Dash.
Double Dash is great. Yeah.
I used to play it with my brother. Like we would just play Double Dash all the time.
Used to? Is he okay?
Yeah, we just haven't played Double Dash.
Okay. All right.
But it was just one of those really weird things
Yeah.
of hearing someone say, my favorite console, or the console I remember, was the Wii. And then they were talking about like, dude, the Wii U was just so ahead of its time.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
they were telling me the Wii U is so good, and they're like, yeah, I don't really know about the Switch. I don't know about the Switch yet.
I mean, hey, they had some great games on the Wii U.
I
I'm
know
surprised they're all a bunch of Nintendo fans too.
I mean, they also were talking about how they play like PS4 and Xbox One and stuff
they
like that.
still all play console games, or
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
None of these kids were really into PC games, though. A lot of them were like, "Yeah, I love my DS." Like they were all talking about like DS
That's
nostalgia.
their Game Boy.
Yeah.
It was just crazy.
It's weird because like 10 years ago, the whole thing was, man, mobile games are going to take over. Like I'm surprised they didn't even talk about mobile games.
No, they
Yeah.
didn't. They talked about the ability to load up your DS emulator on your phone, and like he pulled it out and he was playing it, and I was like, "This is." I didn't even realize the phones have got to the point where they can emulate very
I've seen
well the
people
DS.
emulate N64 games on there.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen Mario
The only
64.
problem though is the DS. It has those shoulder buttons.
Yeah.
And so they would be playing Mario Kart, and they'd have to like contort their hands to try to like slide. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome to watch. But apparently, you can also play like local multiplayer.
Whoa.
So that was really cool. They were just letting me know DS was a big player. It's a big player in their nostalgia, and the Wii of all
Wii.
things. The Wii.
What was their favorite games on the Wii?
They all really loved Twilight Princess.
Well, these got to be like these are certain kinds of kids.
What does that mean?
Because I don't know. Like,
Well, okay, so honestly,
okay.
4 of them were really into Twilight Princess, and the other ones were like, yeah, we had a Wii growing up, and I really like it, but now
Yeah.
I really like football.
Okay. Yeah, because like that's
I like pussy now.
Because that seems
Look at the
like,
hair on my upper lip.
I mean, that's, it seems like you went into like a comic book store and met a bunch of kids.
No. Okay, so
know?
about half of that group was like that, and the other
Okay.
half of the group was like, yeah, I play a lot of Fortnite now, and I still really love the Wii.
Yeah.
But, yeah, okay. Now that you're saying that, like, yeah, half of them were really into that, and then half of them were like, hey, you know what kind of music I really like? Music that has no words and is basically just like house music.
Dude, that's what I'm into.
And they were like, you know that song, that meme song that plays behind people flying through space?
Yeah, it's
Rainbow Road?
No, it's the Bag Raiders song, Shooting Star.
It's like dun 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 dun.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're
Not
talking
this.
about.
What are you doing?
Man, what are you doing? Oh, that's it.
This is my favorite remix.
Yeah, they would play stuff like this.
Do.
Anyway, it caught me off guard, and I wasn't expecting that sort of nostalgia.
Sure.
But it makes sense now that we're
Yeah.
talking out. But I just had to share it with you because it was every time I'm with a group of kids that are younger than me, I always try to figure out like what's your cultural touchstone.
Sure, I'm like that too.
And for them, it was the Wii
That's pretty cool.
and Vines.
And
That's what we.
Vines.
Oh, R.I.P. Vine.
That's what we. That's what
back.
we really bonded over.
Yeah.
Is Vines. Because if you like Vines, you like the same 200 Vines because that's really all that's around.
You know what I do find funny, though? I think you and me have more in common with the 8th graders than maybe 30 years ago a person who was 22 has in common with an 8th grader.
I mean, that's probably true.
yeah.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah. I just think because technology and stuff, like the internet is really, I don't know, internet, video games, I think just we were raised on certain things that are still kind of, it's like sports, people can like sports their whole life.
Yep.
And people can like video games and movies their whole life.
Yeah, it's
They're
great.
social
And
creatures.
I was happy to talk to them about
Mhm.
whatever video games they wanted to talk about. I was
Yeah.
asking what they were playing, and they were asking me what I was playing,
Yeah,
and
pretty cool.
it was good.
That's good.
You're going to be our week. We're going to have a weekly 8th grade update.
Well, unfortunately, I don't see them on a weekly basis, but we'll see what I can do.
Yeah, no, that's really fascinating.
Yeah.
The young
keep
child is
doing that.
way into Nintendo. too.
Okay. I mean, if
The
you
very young.
if you want if you want me to go younger, I teach.
Okay,
Oh,
mark that.
Fair. If you want me to talk about, so like I teach pre-K
Mm-hmm.
at my church, and so they're really into Switches.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I have like four like 4-year-old guys in my class that are like, yeah, we were playing Mario Odyssey on our Switch, and we were like all into it. And so they're talking to me like, hey, did you get this moon? And did you get this moon? And like my brother and I went to this part, and we got this moon. Did you get that one?
If you converted them into the podcast,
Yeah, I was like, hey, take your parents' phone and go ahead and download Super
it's the
GamesCast 64.
podcast. Yeah,
Hit us with a like, and if you
comments.
if you give us a 5-star review, we'll send you a game. Actually, if you give us any star review, we'll give you.
no, it's 5.
Oh, if you
Or
give us a
4.
5-star or a
4.
4-star with an accurate reason for not giving us a 5-star.
I mean, if you give us a really, really good reason giving us a 2-star,
Yeah,
like it needs to be like a freaking novel.
it's got to be in depth.
yes, but
And-
if it's just
Yeah,
to do
so
it,
I'm telling them like, hey, bud, you need to take your parents' phone and download Super GamesCast 64.
yeah, hell yeah.
But no, they really like Breath of the Wild. They really like Mario Kart. They really like.
That's cool.
I'm sure Kirby's gonna be a huge player.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get that info this week.
Yeah, get that info.
yeah. My coworker and friend Jason, his 2 kids are just way into Nintendo. Love Pokemon, Mario, all the old pals.
All the old
So,
pals.
It's got staying power. I
Yeah.
like those
It definitely.
Angry Birds.
Well, there you go. I'm happy for the youth of America.
This
right
is
now.
this has
Very
been
glad.
Kids and Games this week.
Yeah. All right, we got some news.
We do have
We
some
got
news.
a bunch of news.
I've cut it down some, but we do have a lot of news. Did you guys see that Fortnite is now the most watched and streamed game on Twitch?
Well, I saw that because you put it in the doc.
More than Minesweeper.
Yep.
More than mine.
It just edged out Minesweeper.
I mean, more than League.
Yes.
League of Legends.
Yes.
More
Over the
than
past
Overwatch?
14 days, it has been watched a total of 4,882 years, 208 days, and streamed a total of 246 years and 231 days.
More than Pug.
Yes. The most streamed games are Fortnite at 246 years, PUBG at 106 years, League of Legends at 86 years, and
Just for like this week or month or
this was for this week,
okay.
and Overwatch at 51 years.
So that's every single person watching concurrently. They just add up all that time
Yeah.
into.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
We also have most watched games at Fortnite with 4,882 years. League of Legends is in second with 4,564 years. Counter-Strike is at 2,858 years, and PUBG rounds out the top 4 with 2,521 years watched. So, wow. I don't know how long Fortnite's going to stay at the top, but for now, it is certainly in the lead.
It's crazy, man, how it's just gotten so big. It's a phenomenon, definitely. I think it's just because it's free and it's on consoles.
I think the free thing has a lot to do with
100%.
it. And if they continue to add stuff to it, if they continue to add DLC, I think they'll continue to stay really hot.
How are they making money right now? Is it loot boxes?
I don't know. Let's ask Austin, who paid them $60.
So they have 60 of my dollars.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was on there today, it looks like there's some sort of...
There's costumes, right?
There's cosmetic stuff. There's also, like, little passes you can buy. I forgot what they're called, but they're like little tickets you can buy. And it'll be like, for this round, your XP is, like, plus 25% or whatever. Or, like... So I think there's little boosts you can buy and stuff. I don't know if they're in-game things, like, oh, your firepower is a little more, but
that would be cheating.
Yeah. That's how they're making money.
Okay. All right.
Hey, did you guys see that the Entertainment Software Association is going to meet with Donald Trump?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I know they put out a press release. Well, pretty much what it was last week we told a story. I don't want to spend too much time on this because it's all smokescreen bullshit, like you were saying, Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Last week there was a story that the ESA had not even gotten a call from Trump, and then they said that they did get a call, and I guess they're meeting tomorrow. And then I know in that article, I think it should be in that article, it says they pretty much said there is no correlation to violence in video games and real life violence, and there's been studies and all that. So big waste of time. maybe they're gonna
Isn't that what
talk about microtransactions.
Isn't that what most of the government is, though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
Burn.
Yeah.
Got him.
Got him.
Are you guys familiar with the company Real Dolls?
Did you say familiar?
I've heard of Real Dolls from Jacob Kemp.
I felt like this was a great story to do based on our network. And if you aren't familiar,
100%.
if you aren't familiar with what Real Dolls Inc. is, it is a company that is looking to create and are currently creating lifelike sex dolls.
Oh, yeah. It's the biggest sex doll company.
Yeah, it's the Coca-Cola of sex dolls.
Yes, if you will.
It's the Disney of sex dolls.
Yes.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Big old Mickey Mouse or big old Goofy. Who would you want to have a sex doll of from one of the from a Disney character?
Donald Duck, that big old
man.
round white ass.
Yeah, that Donald Duck ass.
So anyway, Real Dolls, they are going to be joining the games industry by announcing a $375 collector's edition with the game Buy Inside.
No, just Inside.
I'm sorry, Inside.
That is weird. That Inside came out like 2 years ago, and it's this small indie game. It's a really good game. Like, I really liked it. It was one of my games of the year a few years ago, but that's weird. Why are they doing this?
Let me read you what we've got.
Yeah.
This is arguably one of the strangest partnerships for a collector's edition ever. There is nothing to say exactly what this collector's edition will include, and you just have to come up with it. So what we do know is that there will be a physical PS4 copy of the game, as well as Steam codes for both Inside and its predecessor Limbo.
Limbo's really good too.
It will cost $375 as well as shipping fees because, quote, this edition weighs a surprising amount. Playdead, Real Doll, and I Am 8-Bit are very cagey right now on the details. We will not tell you what it is, the description says. Maybe it's what you're thinking, maybe not. In addition, the companies only say that it'll launch, quote, when it's ready, and they state, don't order it if it makes you anxious.
It's really weird.
You have until June 8th to pre-order, by the way.
Well, are we pre-ordering? Are we getting this?
That's $375, dude.
We'll do a joint buy with the Filmscast, and we'll get the dildo, the Shape of Water dildo, and put that on this Real Doll.
Is it gonna be? It's gotta be something like that, right?
I don't get the correlation between.
Yeah, I looked at this game
and
it doesn't really look like.
No, it's not. You're this boy and you're going through this like factory and it's.
Yeah, it looked very robotic, which is creepy.
I don't get it.
Which is somehow creepier if it's.
It's a great game. It's creepy, yeah, but that's weird.
Would you be more comfortable? Would you be more comfortable if it was a real doll of the main character from Limbo?
That would be weird.
I think that might be what it is.
If it's just all in silhouette, though.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. Or what if it was Sonic?
Okay, you took it there. No one else took it there, Trey. No one else was thinking
you know
that.
you want it.
No
You
one
know
else
you
was
want
thinking
it.
that. Austin, I think we've gotten to the point where Trey is the one who's obsessed with Sonic.
No, I
now.
think
Yes.
you are.
Trey,
You
I
want to
think,
be Sonic.
I think you are obsessed with
Okay,
Sonic.
who would you want a real doll of? Sonic. Sonic wise.
The princess of
just
Sonic made out with.
Yeah, the princess that he made out
No,
with.
your
the
only
human
options are
woman.
Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic. We each have to get one.
Tails seems like a very soft lover.
Ooh, I want Knuckles. I want him to rough me up.
Ugh. All right.
So I'm left with Sonic.
You got
Yeah.
Sonic.
I'm left with Trey's hero.
He's your hero. Anyway, keep going.
That's all I got on the Real Dolls section of this, though.
All right. Keep us updated on that story.
I will keep you updated on Real Dolls Inc.
Yes.
I know at one time they were attempting to have a real doll that you could take parts out of and wash in your dishwasher.
Great.
So maybe
Yeah.
that has something to do with this game.
Yeah.
God of War will have no microtransactions.
Good. It's a single player, straightforward story.
Yeah, I don't even know what kind of microtransactions
Yeah.
this could be. Unless it let you play as old Kratos, which I would be into.
That'd be kind of cool. I like in the Arkham games, you get all those costumes from
Yeah.
old Batman.
You
know.
could do big head mode, too.
Yeah. It's fun.
I like to fight as giant Batman who looks like he's got water on the brain.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Hey,
Hey,
the next Call of Duty is going to be Black Ops 3.
or Black Ops 4.
Yeah, you're right. It is
Yeah.
I.
That's weird.
I.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, are you guys
Did you see the
pumped?
Battlefield story, though? The more important story?
We haven't gotten there yet, Trey, but I can move.
I didn't know if that was one you
The
deleted
new
or not.
Battlefield is called Black Ops 4.
It is.
Mhm.
The new- it's called Battlefield Black Ops.
Are you
4.
guys Black Ops fans, or are you more of the?
I am not a Call of Duty fan.
Yeah, same here. I've tried playing it. It's too mean.
I think
mean.
the last Call of Duty I played was actually Black Ops 2.
Okay.
Like played
Yeah.
with the multiplayer for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
If
don't
you-
remember the last time I played a Call of Duty.
if you guys love Call of Duty,
Love it.
you're probably not listening to this podcast.
Well, you might be.
Uh,
I mean, we we want all people, inclusive podcasts.
You're right. There's a good chance you are listening to this podcast because you found us through the Blowout Network.
Yeah.
Hey, the next Battlefield's going to be set in World War II, probably.
No way.
And may only have cosmetic microtransactions.
I think I
Hey.
think they're saying only cosmetic because they are gun shy right now. EA is.
Yeah, they shouldn't say
Yeah.
anything about it.
Yeah.
No one's going to do pay-to-win stuff anymore.
Yeah.
A source close to the new Battlefield
There you
game
go.
told Kotaku, "We didn't take any of the loot box controversy lightly." What a lie. I'm 100% sure that all the higher-ups took that very lightly.
Man, they lost a lot of money. Disney went down on them hard. I'm sure they're pretty.
You've done that 2 weeks in a row.
That's just what it's called.
No, it's not called that.
They put the hammer to them. How about that?
Cracked down on them.
Crack down on them. Stop looking at me, Austin, judgmentally.
Every time Trey says went down on them.
But yeah,
But yesterday,
yeah, I mean,
last week he used an insensitive shot them or something like that.
we should play this. We can get Brad on again.
Which one's Brad?
Brad of the Below the Belt podcast. Brad, you remember that guy? You don't
I've never
remember?
heard of him.
You don't
I
never remember his name?
I don't think.
No.
I think that was before my time.
It was before your time. Yeah, I mean, World War II is a cool little war. You know, a lot
Apparently,
of cool
it's the
stuff
only
happened.
war people know about.
Yeah. Kind
Did you know that other wars have happened?
I think it's a very easy war to portray because there is a definite bad guy.
Let's
and
do
there's a
some more
definite good
Nam.
guy. Nam is good, but I think World War II lends itself to having great stories because it is a battle of good versus evil, like a straight down the line. It is good versus evil.
It's like
Whereas-
modern day Lord of the Rings, pretty much.
Sure, yeah.
Which is, I mean, Lord of the Rings is kind of based on.
World War One.
Yeah, some
well,
war.
yeah. It is kind of. Well, he was influenced by World War One, but it's
Right.
more World War Two, because the whole the trees or the Ents don't want to fight. But
Well, that's
they're
all
like, hey,
World
we
War
need
One.
to.
Because he was in what used to be like beautiful French countryside
Yeah.
during the battles that Tolkien was in, and
Mhm.
the trees were just like stripped
Yeah.
bare from shelling.
But like when they were saying they don't want to go fight, but then Merry and Pippin took them to see the carnage, and then
Yeah.
they're like, you need to fight because of this, and so they're like, okay, well, we're gonna fight for what's right,
Mm-hmm.
the party. That's what they said in the movie.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, you guys more pumped for Battlefield or more pumped for the new Call of Duty?
I like Battlefield more.
So does my roommate.
Do you like Call of Duty better?
I don't really care. The only
Yeah.
the only problem I have with Battlefield is, at least the times that I've played it, they drop you real far from the action.
Mhm.
Huh.
That's all.
Sorry.
So my roommate, I just realized that we've never told the story. My roommate uses a handle online to make people believe that he is American.
Is he not?
No,
What is he?
he is from Egypt.
Okay.
But his username is specifically like the whitest white guy name it could possibly be.
Like Carl.
Trey T. Mitchell.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's actually
No,
it's
actually my name is not white.
Cray Trey.
My name is not white at all.
You have an urban name? Is that what you're
Trey
saying?
is a very urban
Street
name. You look up the name Trey and you will not see people who look like me.
Anyway, he plays Battlefield a lot, which is why I was thinking about this. He plays Battlefield a lot more than Call of Duty, but he also uses a name that online, if you saw it, you'd be like, this is probably just a white dude.
Mm-hmm. Brad. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, something like that. Like it's a first name and a last name.
Adam Fullerton.
Yeah, I think, he uses Adam Fullerton.
Mm-hmm.
So does your roommate always pick Farah or Ana when you guys are playing Overwatch?
He actually doesn't play Overwatch.
If he were to play, would he always pick Farah?
No, he'd probably pick Soldier 76
Okay.
because he likes shooters.
I got into an argument with Ariel about this.
If you pick Soldier 76, you're a bad person.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you're Spencer. Spencer can wreck shop with Soldier 76.
Mm-hmm.
I got into an argument with Ariel about, because she is a Korean friend and who plays Overwatch, and I was like, oh, does she like to play Diva? And Ariel was like, that's very offensive.
No.
And I was like, no, I don't think it is.
Well,
like,
why did keep going. I'm sorry.
like if I played a Japanese game and there was, one American character, I'd probably be more inclined to pick that
Mhm.
character.
You want to pick someone who looks like you.
Right. It's not
Mostly.
like, oh, she
Yeah.
has to play her because she's Korean.
No, it's
You
it's
relate.
the whole reason why there's Black Panther. It's
Right.
it's representation. It's you want to relate to someone that looks like you. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, and that's not saying there can't be like good stories with like the new Assassin's Creed has an
Mhm.
Egyptian. And that's fun to play in stories with
Yeah.
people who are not like you.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just want to play someone who looks like you.
And Korean is also a nationality,
Yeah,
not
it's not
necessarily
racist
a
at
race.
all.
Like if there's a Asian American character in a game, I'm going to be more inclined to probably pick. If I'm just starting out in that game, I'm probably going to be more inclined to pick that character. just 'cause
I always
relate.
yeah.
more.
I always kind of do just generic white dude when
Yeah.
I play a game. Yeah. Even though I know a lot of people who play as female because it's
Mhm.
better to look at when you're playing a
Nice.
big open world game the whole for hours and
Yeah.
hours. But
Talking about that
just-
butt, Trey.
I don't think I have ever picked female if it wasn't
Yeah.
like explicitly
Really?
given to me. Yeah.
no, and like Horizon Zero Dawn was a great game. Like I really loved it, and that had a female protagonist. But that was like an actual story, and
Yeah.
I don't get the people who get really upset when there's a female protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, because I'm not playing a game to see myself in the game.
Right.
I'm playing it to get a story.
Femshep was the better shepherd.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, Femshep was
Mhm.
better.
Anyway, more stories. Do you have the two E3 stories, or did you delete those?
Trey, are you going to let me do the news or do you want to do the news?
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We're going to get to them. Chill.
You said you deleted some stories, so I'm just
No,
trying
I
to
didn't
make
delete
sure.
any stories.
Okay.
Trey. I said that for the listeners.
Okay.
This is all for the listeners. Trey, unfortunately, the Super Seducer is not going to come out on launch day. I know you're looking to download
I
it.
know.
Super Seducer, the PS4 game about picking up women, has been blocked by Sony from being put on their console.
What?
Yes. Super Seducer is a game that bills itself as, quote, the world's most realistic seduction simulator. It's been blocked. It was supposed to come out today on PC or on PS4. It came out on PC. The world's most realistic seduction simulator. It was supposed to come out today on both PC and PS4, but Sony blocked its release on the PS4. The company offered no explanation on why it won't sell the game, but the game does feature real video of seduction guru Richard La Ruina
Oh.
about how to
guru.
pick up ladies at bars and coffee shops and such.
So this isn't like a Japanese dating sim. game.
No,
It's
I
not
think
like
it's an
that.
FMV game.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fly right now.
La Ruina's comment was, "My comment is that I have no comment."
Oh,
So helpful. It was supposed to. It launched on Steam today at $10. That was the base game. Now it comes with add-on packs like Earning the Kiss and Nighttime Strategy for $4 each.
Ew, this sounds real. First of all, like very rapey to begin with. Very like me #MeToo-ish, and also just like whoring themselves out as a game. Just like you can buy these other masturbatory catalysts.
I just like that it says Nighttime Strategy. It has a very positive aggregate review score on Steam.
I'm sure.
If that makes you want to download it.
Yeah. Also, this is your assignment. Play this
Okay,
game.
I'll play it, and then
Yeah.
I'll see who I can seduce.
Yeah. So you can seduce.
Wait, no, Trey, why don't you play it, and you'll get all the chicks that you can. I don't want to say all the chicks in the world, but you'll get a bunch.
Like it.
No.
You know.
No, Lexi's married.
Yeah.
It's not. No, not
Go ahead,
Lexi.
ask the other one.
Sarah.
No.
Uh,
Oh, I thought you meant Gina.
Oh, Gina. Gina.
Yeah,
What about-
maybe you could use that
what
old
about
seduction
Ariel?
simulator on.
What about Ariel?
Don't even try.
What about Ariel?
No, you've already
Already-
burned that bridge.
I did.
Yeah.
She hates me.
No, I haven't told her, but
Okay.
She can sense it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you use it on the love of your life? See if it works.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay.
Hey, you
Report
wanna
back
play
in a
this
week.
game with me? Anyway.
No, I don't think you play it with her.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's how you used to do.
You don't hook her up to it.
Like a Clockwork Orange,
Yeah.
have her eyes, yeah, locked
Trey,
open.
if this is how you think it works, then
It's how it works.
I have some news for you.
How it works. It's how love happens.
All right.
Anyway,
This game has been blocked.
yeah.
Probably for good. Monster Hunter became Capcom's best-selling game
Yeah.
ever.
Didn't we cover this last week?
Yeah, it seems like every week we're
Yeah, every
covering
week
that it's
it's-
the best game ever.
We need to play it, or we need to get someone on here who plays it and explain it to
Kirk.
us.
If
Yeah,
you listen,
Kirk.
yeah, yes,
Connor got to meet Kirk.
I did.
yes, and everyone should meet Kirk. So if we can get him on this air, it's got to happen.
All right, yeah.
So
yeah.
we'll try to do that.
We need to get Kirk and Nick on.
Or if you listen to us weekly and can prove that somehow, hit one of us up on Twitter, and we'll vet you and see if you can come on.
Yeah, totally. We'll get someone on that we.
Trey doesn't really seem like he's interested in that idea.
I'm very interested in that idea. I don't think Perry's playing it. I know Krista Fields is playing it though.
All Trey can think about is using that seduction simulator on one of his many targets.
Targets.
Sorry, victims.
Victims. How many victims, Austin?
Not yet.
Yeah, not, yeah,
Yeah.
not victims until it happens.
Yeah. Good for Capcom and Monster Hunter World. It seems like a fun game.
This is the least sincere thing I've ever
No, it does look very fun. I wish
It's
I
a
had the
fun
time
game.
to play it or the money to buy it right now, but I don't.
Do you have
So-
the $10 to spend on the seduction sim?
Oh, I have that. I definitely have that.
Here's one for you.
Oh, thank you for my
And
dollar. again.
$4 on the nighttime strategy.
Yeah.
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 Don't go in without a strategy.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't do that.
So Bethesda's gonna have a E3 showcase.
Hell yeah. Another E3 for Bethesda. What do you
Yep.
think they're going to talk about this year?
I think it's probably Elder Scrolls if they're having.
Or maybe
Big
it's
thing.
a new thing they're doing.
If you didn't watch the video that they released, it's a little paper craft sort of thing. Sort of
Hmm.
looks like all made
Ooh.
of paper.
yeah.
And the theme is creating something special. It teased characters from Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and Dishonored.
Maybe
They're
Are
we'll-
they
not
gonna
making-
do Dishonored
They're not
anymore?
making another Dishonored.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
'Cause-
First Dishonored is incredible, though.
I doubt we get any Fallout. Anything. We just had one. I think the chances of them announcing a new IP is pretty good. Kirk is obsessed with Starfield, I think is what it's.
It
Me
was
too. I
called-
liked Slippy.
It was
Okay,
some.
okay.
Don't even
All right.
listen to him.
No.
It wasn't it. Yeah, they were teasing some like space game.
Right. It was a
right?
rumored space
Mhm.
IP, but Kirk is like obsessed with. He's like, sure they're gonna call it Starfield, even though that was just like a rumor that started
Yeah.
online, and he wouldn't stop talking about it. But they're either gonna do that or they're gonna announce new Elder Scrolls because it's been 7 years.
Well, I think it's. What is it? 2011 was Elder Scrolls.
2006.
2014. It was the same. It was the same. team that did Fallout 4.
Mm-hmm.
And so 2011 to 2014, right?
Well, 2015.
Oh, 2015?
Yeah.
So that's 4 years.
Uh-huh.
I want a new.
And then, and so 14 to 18, another 4?
Well, they probably
Oh.
don't have the same team working on Elder Scrolls as they do
I think
Fallout.
they do. I think it's the
They've
same. I
also
think
been
it's Tom
doing
Howard's
Elder
team.
Scrolls online
Yeah.
for forever.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Where
there's been reports that they're going to be working on 2 other things.
where do
and
you
that
want 'em
Elder
to go?
Scrolls is way, way, way far away.
In
but
Elder Scrolls, where would you want the setting to be?
Skyrim.
do you
Skyrim
think it'll be
2.
Skyrim too?
No, they're not going to do that. They've already gotten so much out of Skyrim.
They have a bunch of
But-
there's a bunch of worlds or a bunch of
Yeah,
continents.
there's
Yeah.
so much they can pull.
Yeah. I just think like
Let's go to the one where the Argonians are from.
I would love to see an HD remake of Oblivion.
Yeah.
I'd love to play that, like in the Skyrim engine, Oblivion.
Well, there were 5 years between Oblivion and Skyrim.
Mhm.
We've already had 7.
But it's also harder to make games nowadays. Like
Nuh-uh.
these games get bigger and bigger.
No. Have you seen computers now?
Yeah.
Real fast.
That daggone computer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to see like an HD of, because I never played Oblivion and I just look so outdated to go back and play it right now. So, but you know, maybe something in that with the actual Oblivion, the underworld would be cool to see.
Well, you get to go there and
Let's go to the
Skyrim.
high elf place.
Do you go there in Skyrim?
did you not do the main quest?
I did the main quest. That's not. Wait, I thought Oblivion was like hell.
Oblivion's just like another dimension. You go there to fight Alduin.
I thought that was somewhere else.
No,
where
that's in Oblivion. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's go. Where are the high elves from?
High elves.
Yeah.
Grey Havens.
Yeah. Grey Haven.
Let's go there.
Okay.
No, I thought that was like Othgar or some like heaven place for warriors. I didn't think that was
You're thinking of Valhalla.
Valhalla. Yeah, wasn't that Valhalla?
Let me see.
Yeah, go check that because I thought I didn't think it was because from what I've seen, Oblivion's like hell almost, like demons and shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think they're called Daedrix.
Daedrix.
Daedra.
Correct.
Daedra.
Correct.
Because the Daedric princes and all that good stuff.
Mhm.
Well, I did actually delete whatever other story you were asking
Oh,
about.
don't worry about it.
So,
I know the EA conference was announced as well. There's some other EA thing.
yay, the microtransaction conference.
Yeah.
That's what I like to call
Yeah,
it.
I'm excited. Bethesda's always have some kind of something cool up their sleeve, and maybe we'll see some Wolfenstein stuff. I don't know.
Finally, last but not least,
Mm-hmm.
of course, Nintendo decided to have a direct the day after we record, so you will not be getting direct news this week. It
No.
will be next week from
Mhm.
us. So, mark your calendars, because they're going to give some new Switch and DS games coming this week in a direct presentation, which includes new details on Mario Tennis Aces, which I am very excited about.
Oh yeah. Do you think we get a new main Mario character, just like we got Waluigi from the first Mario Tennis?
No, but I guarantee you that the Squid Kids will be in this Mario Tennis.
They need to just revert all their Mario Tennises and Mario Karts to Nintendo Tennis and Nintendo Kart.
No, Mario Kart is a fantastic series with a great
but they've
lineage.
already done it. They already have Link and.
But he's DLC. He's not a main character.
But he's invited.
It's not like Smash where you have, like
They're
Ganondorf.
they're models fighting each other.
I don't know. I think they need to be more inclusive. Mario Kart does.
Anyway, Mario Tennis Aces looks fantastic.
Yeah.
We should play it, and we could have battles against each other.
Oh, I will play it because there's going to be a story mode.
Do you have to hook up your Wii remote to it?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got those little controllers,
What?
Joy-Cons.
Since this is happening and we have no advance, like we don't know what's going to be announced, what is one game that you hope is announced, and what is one game that you have no idea, like you're just throwing it out there? Austin.
I hope they announce some sort of Smash Brothers news.
Okay.
Whether it be a port
I
or a new
doubt
game.
it.
I think
they're saving that for E3.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen in this, but I think there is a great chance
Okay.
that happens.
What's
What's your out there prediction?
Or you got to pick a safe bet too. Safe bet out there.
all right, out
you
there is Smash. 'Cause
Okay.
I doubt they will, but I'm hoping.
What's your safe bet?
My safe bet. I'm gonna say it's gonna be weird. Pikmin, maybe Animal Crossing.
I don't. Those are E3 things.
You think this is going to be really small?
Yeah,
This
they're
is a
always
half-hour.
really small.
This is a half-hour direct. This isn't one of the 10-minute ones.
Yeah.
Trey.
I know for a fact they're going to be announcing Diablo 3 for the Switch.
Yeah, that's already been
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Yes.
We didn't. I think I put that news story. You deleted it.
Yeah, I did.
Which I'm excited. I'm gonna download and play.
Sure.
It looks fun.
Yeah. I wish I had all the money in the world, and there would be a lot of games I'd download on the Switch. And out there prediction. I mean, Smash is probably the out there, or like more news on Metroid.
yeah.
We get a Metroid
Yeah.
trailer. Or we get some Pokemon trailer.
That's gonna be my safe bet. I'm gonna say I bet we get some sort of Metroid teaser.
Okay.
Some teaser for some main tier 2 or above
All right.
series.
I say, do you think we hear about Virtual Console?
Ooh,
That feel-
perhaps.
We might hear about a small. We might hear a small thing about Virtual Console, but I think the full Virtual Console rollout we'll hear about around E3.
Okay.
Yeah.
My safe bet is that there's going to be some sort of Pokemon news, whether that's remake,
Yeah.
whether that's more added to the 3DS like eShop or whatever. I think Pokemon will be there in some form or fashion. And my out there prediction, which hopefully they're saving for E3, is that Super Mario Sunshine is getting a
All right.
remake.
I think my new safe bet is it's going to be Diablo 3 and some of the other stuff we talked about for a few minutes. And then for like 24 minutes, it's going to be like Easter theme, Switch themes and stuff. Like you could get like an Easter background. You could get like,
That sounds surreal.
yeah, a Pikachu wearing an Easter hat in
That sounds
Pokemon
real.
Go. It's spring's coming, Trey.
It is coming.
You need to accept it.
I've accepted it. It's coming.
'Kay.
Spring is coming.
Well,
Twitter.
that's all the news. We got to
Yeah.
go to Twitter.
Yeah.
Wait, I have big news.
Oh.
Age of Empires Definitive Edition is almost 1/3 of the way downloaded.
Good job. Good work.
Thank
Hey,
you.
thanks for downloading it during the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate your commitment.
Using the ticket's bandwidth.
That's right.
I really appreciate your commitment to your craft. All right, Twitter questions.
We got some new ones.
Yeah, I know. I got to roll to them.
Gotta roll through them.
Matt Birmingham says, "What up?" Then he follows that with, "You up?" Are you guys up?
Okay, he just got himself banned from the podcast.
He doesn't even listen. You know that?
Well,
No.
now he's got super banned.
Adam Fullerton says, "Proud of the consistent message from the cast team." That's not a question, but thanks for commenting.
Because I copied what you wrote and then I posted that, and so Adam's just trying to be a little snarky guy.
Blowout Podcast Captain Mike Soroy says, "What are we going to name our pirate ship in Sea of Thieves? Is Shannon in or out?"
So I told Mike Connor needs to be on the ship, and he trusts me, and he said, "Okay, Connor, you got to start low though." Mike obviously is the captain.
Yeah.
Shannon is probably out. He's a guy who works with us. We've been trying to get him to buy an Xbox, and he won't. He said he doesn't know if his wife would like it.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
So Shannon's out, or he's in the brig. I guess that moves me up to first mate. Trey, you're second mate.
Oh.
And then any more dang dirty pirates that we can corral, we'll get them on
Rustle
the
up.
ship. Yeah,
Can we get Zach
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Adam and Spencer?
yeah, we'll get them.
Well,
walk the
Kirk,
plank.
can Kirk wear a hat, pirate hat?
Kirk always has to wear a hat.
He is very bald.
He'll burn his poor little head.
He is extremely bald.
Mm-hmm.
One of the baldest men I've ever seen.
He is very bald. So what was the rankings you're telling Mike about? Mike Soroy, you're saying that you're ranking the show or something, or
No, that we just went over the
the
ranking.
crew rankings?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, I thought you were talking about just like us in general.
No, the power structure on our pirate ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm second mate. I'm not first mate.
No, that's me.
Why are you first?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you'll earn that first mate spot. What's
I'm
our
gonna
ship called?
Kill you for first mate.
Oh,
How about the ship is called Shape of Water?
Ship of Water.
Ship of Water, yeah.
All right, I'm okay with that.
The Ship of Water.
I was doing some reading actually it was on Forbes
Mm-hmm.
about Sea of Thieves, and it seems really cool. The guy who was writing it, he was like, Sea of Thieves seems truly next gen. He was
Yeah.
talking about like the leap from 2D to 3D was a very distinctive, jump to next gen, and then after that, the jumps got a little more blurred. So he was saying that it seems next gen because it seems to have kind of removed all the like video gamey elements from it. Like, you don't have like a map you pull up with like by pressing X. You have a map on a table in your ship, and you have to walk down to like see the map. And if you find like a thing of treasure, you pick it up, you bring it back to your ship, and you don't like place in ship inventory. You place it physically somewhere in the ship, and it'll move around. Or if it gets tossed overboard, it's lost. Like you actually find a physical space for it in the ship. And same with your inventory and all this other stuff. And he said the water just looks amazing, and the first person view is incredible, and it feels really cool. And
All right.
I'm pretty stoked.
All right. Are we going to all play this together?
Yeah, we're all gonna get it, and we're gonna have our own. We're gonna be on Ship of
On
Water.
Xbox One? On Ship of Water?
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to name it Ship of Water? What
Connor's giving me shifty eyes.
Shifty.
Do you know how long it took for me to get a Switch?
You got that fancy new.
Don't you
oil
have 2
job
Xboxes now?
Yeah, I have 2 Xboxes.
Why do you have
Connor.
2 Xboxes?
One for upstairs, one for downstairs.
That's the most
Right.
embarrassment of riches thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Well, Nathan's always watching Bones downstairs, and I gotta move upstairs. And I was sick of dragging the Xbox upstairs.
Yeah, makes sense.
So 2 Xboxes.
Makes total sense.
All right. Chris the Field sent us a question last week, but we had to use his questions from 2 weeks ago for last week's Twitter question. So now
Mhm.
we're going to use his last week's Twitter question for this week's Twitter question. Does that make sense to everyone?
No.
Yes.
I'm going to give you the game. I'm going to give you a price, and you're going to tell me if that is the true cost of the DLC and the game, the entire DLC in the game, if that is too high or too low. It's a
Okay.
contest between you and Trey.
All right.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Sid Meier's Civilization 5 on Steam, $89.27. Is that too high, too low, or the exact price of the game and all the DLC?
That's everything. I think that's right on.
Trey.
I almost want to say it's too low.
Boom. Trey starting out of the gate hot. It is too low. The actual is $119.35.
Right.
You said 5?
Yeah.
And all the
That's
deals.
crazy.
Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Trey, you're going to get to go to start first. $43.67.
It's too low. Those games you usually stay at like $50, $60.
Austin.
Yeah, it's too low.
You're correct. It is too low. $73.88. Borderlands 2 on Steam. Austin. $209.02.
That's too high. I think this is the original Borderlands.
Borderlands 2 and all the DLC.
That's too high.
Trey,
I think it's the same price because I remember seeing this. And it's pretty expensive.
you think it's the exact
Same,
price? It is actually too high.
Oh.
The actual retail is $154.54.
I knew it was
So
something
crazy.
ridiculous.
So Austin is winning right now.
How is he winning?
Because he got 2 of them correct. No, you got 2 of them.
Go back and review the tape.
All right.
Don't worry. Don't.
Trey's winning. Rocket League on Steam, Trey. $55.80.
That's too high.
I think that's right on.
It is right
Oh,
on.
really?
Austin gets it. Horizon Zero Dawn, Austin, $36.92.
Is there DLC, Trey?
There is DLC.
That's too low.
Trey,
It's too low.
he's got me at actual $19.99, so that would be too high.
Whoa.
Okay.
And finally, Austin,
Yes.
Sims 3 on Steam, $146.75.
Trick question. Sims is not on Steam. Sims is on EA Origin software.
Okay, it doesn't
download.
matter. It's for download.
What was the price?
$146.75.
Right on.
Trey,
Let's say it's right on.
you're both way wrong. And if you spend this much
Is it
money
like-
on The Sims, you need to find
Is
something
it
better
like
to do with your time.
$4.
It's $379.81. And if you've bought every piece of that DLC, please stop listening
Jeez.
and go seek help because you have some issues
Mm.
that I can't even begin to dive into. All right, that was our Chris the Fields game for this week.
We got some more questions.
We
though.
do. I'm scrolling back up. Trey, you're not really vamping for me, so.
Hey, Austin, how you doing today? What you?
All right,
up
no,
to?
we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Have you ever played Shadow of the Colossus? If so, what's your
No.
favorite Colossus?
I don't play video games.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. That's a question for you guys. I think because I think
I've never played it.
I'm on record.
Trey, which one is it? Hurry.
Favorite Colossus?
Mine's the one of Rhodes.
I like the little desert monster.
The one that swims?
No, the one that is in the sand. I mean, I like the second one, like kind of the one on all fours is really cool. Oh no, you know what? My favorite is the really tall one on the big pillar that you have to the really giant one is really cool. At the I think it's the third Colossus.
Sweet.
It's really cool. I know Chris is like halfway through. I've only gotten about halfway my original playthrough, and I haven't really played the remake in a while, so I need to go back and play that. I think there's like 9 games that I've started and have not finished, so I need to get through that.
Austin.
I like the turtle one.
All right. I don't know if that's real or not, but we'll move on.
I think it's real.
What are your opinions on the Dark Souls or on the Souls series? If you played any, which is your favorite?
The turtle one.
I'm not playing any of the Souls games.
I haven't either, but I'm going to buy the one that comes out on the Switch.
Get that one. And I mean, I have Bloodborne. I've only played a little bit of Bloodborne. It's supposed to be a lot better, and it looks a lot cool. The thing with the Souls is they're really cool looking games aesthetically. I really dig the aesthetic, especially Bloodborne, because the further you get into that game, the more Lovecraftian it becomes. But I've just not really put a lot of time into them.
Excellent. Ben Lukert asks, what do you think the sweet spot for playing games is now? Allowing time for patches, etc. I started replaying Mass Effect Andromeda after playing it when it first came out, and it's so much better now.
Okay. It depends on the game, really. It depends on the game type, I guess.
Because I could see like Monster Hunter World in like a year or two when people drop off and not being the experience being a little less, just because that game seems like it's really good in multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
But something, that has a lot of patches.
Civ won't be good till the very end.
Yeah, if you believe any of the internet people. I mean, Civ 5 for sure was not at its peak until
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends. Because, there's something to be said for the conversation around video games, talking about a video game while it's popular, while it's big, and then everyone can kind of discover it together. I think a good example is The Last of Us for me. Like, I didn't play The Last of Us when that came out, and I'd heard about it. I know the ending. I know everything about it, and then I play the game, and it just didn't have the same effect that it would if I'd played that when it came out. And that's not the game's fault. That's my fault. So I think there are certain games that benefit from waiting.
Yeah.
And especially when it's kind of bare bones at first, like a Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's, I think there's something to be said for being in the moment with the game.
Like Madden or Call of Duty. Those are good right when they come out, and then the enjoyment fizzles away.
Sure. Yeah.
Usually it's one of two trajectories. Usually it's really good when it comes out and drops off, or it comes out broken and has to be fixed to the point where it's good.
Or you get a Nintendo game, which is just fine.
Yep. Cool.
Or mine's
Anything else?
Yes, we're going to skip Krista Field's long conspiracy theory about Smash Brothers for this week. We'll put a pin in that for next week. And the last question we got is from the Subfiend at Darian McBee.
Oh, that's Darian. You know Darian, right?
I remember Darian.
Yeah, Darian, real tall guy. Love Darian.
All right, anyway. He says, why does this cruel world still deny us Kirby Air Ride 2 and Skate 4?
Yeah. Austin?
Are people really clamoring for the Kirby Air Ride games?
They're clamoring for Skate.
I don't think they are either.
I think people want another Skate.
I think people would rather have Skate than Kirby Air Ride.
Yeah.
Can we get another Tony Hawk game?
No.
Is that too much to ask?
We'll never get another Tony Hawk game. Ever.
Can we get another Shaun White game?
No.
Well.
I mean, maybe.
There's your answer.
Yeah.
Subfiend.
That's your answer, buddy. I'm sorry.
That's all we got.
Yeah. He really hates Connor, too.
Why?
Because he wanted to be on the podcast.
Well, then he should have done some work.
Yep.
Love you, Darian. It's all good.
Trey, where can we find you on Twitter?
Find me at CrayTreyVids on Twitter.
Where can we find you on YouTube?
You can find me on YouTube at CrayTrey1310.
Where can we find you at the Mavs game?
I'm not going to the Mavs game.
Oh.
I'm boycotting the Mavs.
Okay.
I'm boycotting anybody who works for the Mavs or a part of the Mavs.
Well, if Trey goes to any of those, you can be sure that he's using SeatGeek.
Oh, yeah. Use SeatGeek. And also, please leave us a comment on iTunes. You can leave us a little 4-star comment. And if you do, please send it to us and we'll get you a free game or something like that.
Trey will out of his own pocket.
Yeah.
I can help out.
So, yeah, please do that. Please give us a review. Let us know what you think. Austin, you can be found. Where can you be found in the world?
At Helen Smeller. And at Sports Sperm.
Connor?
You can find me at CD Risenhoover on Twitter. I am not as active as I once was, but if you do tweet at me, I will get back to you.
Oh, nice.
Pretty regularly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening. It's been a fun show.
that's right.
And hey, if you want to Snapchat Trey, he'll pop on the second you start typing.
Not anymore. I turned that off.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Sure.
I liked how you describe. What did you describe yourself as? You were like, because I asked why you popped on when it was typing, and you said, because I have the reflexes of a monkey.
Oh, yeah. I got a monkey brain. My
Oh,
monkey brain just hears the clicking and, oh, my God, turn it on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Monkey brain. Thank you for listening.
Watch the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watch that direct.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I forgot one thing.
Yeah.
I forgot to. You know what? The game's coming out this week.
Oh,
Devil May.
shoot.
It's fine. Devil May Cry is coming out again. A remake of Devil May Cry is coming out on the 14th, and then some PSVR game that no one cares about is coming out.
I'm sure there are people who care, and the
There
people
you
who made
go.
that
It doesn't
game
matter. It's a
care.
PSVR. If you have a PSVR and you're really starved for games, you don't deserve.
The people who created that game probably care.
Ready? The Devil May Cry HD collection comes out March 13th for PS4, Xbox
My
One, and
birthday.
PC.
I hope people stop listening.
And finally, Golem for
the Lord of the
PSVR.
Rings game.
Or it's about the Jewish golem that you put a scroll in and kills your enemies. I think that's how the golems work. I don't know. Look them up.
All right. Thanks for podcasting.
You're welcome.
I had a dream that I was floating to your house in the summertime. I had a dream that I was 300 feet tall in the summertime. These visions, I can change them, sort and rearrange them. A world of understanding, which you have never seen before. I had a dream that I was floating to your house in the summertime. I had a dream that I was 300 feet tall in the summertime. How could I make you understand? We are radiant beams of light, shining bright even when we are small. In the fall. This is where it picks up. The snare coming in. Feels good. Gets you hyped. People know the chorus by this point, so they can sing with you when you go. I had a dream that I was floating to your house in the summertime. Huh. Huh. I had a dream that I was 300 feet tall. When was it? Tell them. In the summertime. These visions, I can change them, sort and rearrange them. A world of understanding, which you have never seen before. I had a dream that I was floating to your house in the summertime. I had a dream that I was 300 feet tall. Thank you guys for having me on. In the summertime.